good evening. I want to show you how to compress a file. It's pretty important. I've done this before and put it on my website. That way you know how to compress a file. Not only compress a file, but also I want to show you the properties in the file. So here we have a picture. I mean, say we add on to this picture, we name it moon. Now we have a moon here. Say if I do a right mouse click button right here, I have these options. This property one's pretty important. As you can see here, it's general security details is what we want. Here we can add on to the inside of the file. We can put the fave moon photo. We also can put the author in here, which is pretty important. This down the road might help because, you know, I mean, if you have somebody else downloading your work or even putting it online, here for instance tags, you know, I mean, say you upload a picture to Flickr or a video to YouTube, you know, tags might help the system better identify the direction you're going with what you upload. So here we have moon. We could put a night moon, and then down here the copyrights is pretty important. So we can put copyright alt 0169. Alt plus 0169, whoops, is the copyright code. You can Google search it too, and we'll just put that up. And then we have the image ID, which is pretty important because that's going to tell a lot of information about the image. All this information is pretty important here. Now I noticed once you upload a photo into certain applications like Paint 3D for instance, most of this stuff gets erased. So you want to be careful with that. This is coming right off the camera here, so we'll just apply those things. And now you can see if we take this photo and we put it in this F drive here, the properties will still be there. So we'll go back up here to and now once we have our moon photo, put it right here. Okay, and we'll just cut this now, and we'll paste it in here because this is where we're gonna compress this folder. It's gonna shrink the size of it, so that way, if you have multiple pictures you want to share with somebody, and you put it on your website, you know, if you compress it into a nice little package, they'll just have to download one thing, and it will be much smaller. So here we'll just do the same thing. Right mouse click button. This was the properties, and now what we'll do is we will send to, and we'll just compress that. So now it compressed it, and so we'll name it, you know, compress folder example. And now this size, as you can see, is 435 kilobytes, and this size up here was 630. So it pretty much shrunk it about 230. I mean 200. So that's what that was. Now if you want to extract one of these, you do the same thing. You right mouse click button and you have the option extract it all. I'm working on a computer Windows 10. That way you have kind of a start to what I'm doing here. But it's Windows 10. I mean Windows 7 is pretty much similar, and I'm pretty much sure even back in Windows 98 some of this stuff is pretty much still you know, relevant. So here's the Halloween download. So here's the moon in here. So even with compressed, if I go back up to properties here, it's still in here. Authors may, copyrights here, image ID still there, and that's, whoops. So that was the properties compressed in a folder, the copyrights to, you know, the picture in here, and then I think that was it. But you know, even with a video is pretty much similar, but it doesn't have the copyright thing. But even contributing artist here, you know, and then the year, and even the tags could be pretty important. Thank you for listening.